Looks like we're alive.
We're ready. Let's join everyone.
Bring them in. Let's get started.
All righty. All right.
Welcome, everybody. Please be patient as we get everybody into the room. Just another minute.
Bull.
Thank you for joining us. The program will be starting shortly.
Paul. Paul.
Please get ready, get your positions, and the program will be starting momentarily.
Hello, I'm Jacqueline Johnson from the College of Veterinary Medicine, and I wouldn't change my time at Western U for the world. As I went out on clinics, I felt supported and encouraged by our clinicians, faculty, and staff. And as a graduate today of Western U, I feel empowered to become a competent and compassionate veterinarian. Today, I wanted to wish a very special thank you to my grandparents, Margot and Papa, who from the very young age where I decided that I wanted to become an equine veterinarian and had a passion for horses, they've supported me the entire way. And Papa Hank, every time I came to you and said, I just can't, you were there to remind me of our faith in Christ and give me sage advice. You will never know how much your love, your hugs, and support has meant to me. I wouldn't be here without you, and I love you to pieces. Congratulations to the class of 2020. We did it.
Hi, my name is Candace Tam. I would like to say thank you to my dad, Chung Tam, for all the sacrifices he's made to ensure I could pursue my dream of becoming a veterinarian. He came to America with nothing but a dream and worked hard to raise my brother, Justin, and myself as a single father. After starting veterinary school, he temporarily moved to California, claiming to be visiting family in West Covina. During this time, he would randomly show up to my apartment, typically unannounced, for various reasons. Sometimes he would bring food enough to feed a family of 5. Other times he'd come just to clean my apartment, and sometimes he would run errands for me, like getting my car's oil changed. No matter how much I begged and pleaded with my dad to just stop and relax and enjoy his time in California, he always showed up. His reasoning was that he didn't want me to have anything to worry about or stress over other than school. He wanted me to be focused. This is just one example of how amazing my dad is, and a classic example of how Asian parents show love through acts of service. Without my dad's constant support and humorous outlook on life, I wouldn't be graduating from veterinary school today. So I want to say thank you to you, Dad, for everything you've done for me and for inspiring me to live my life as honestly, fun, and as crazy as I can. Thank you, I love you, and I hope I make you proud.
Hi, my name is Trevor Upton. Over the past 4 years, we have all gone through a truly unique educational experience. From our first 2 years in the problem-based learning system, in which we had to alter the way we think and learn, and greatly enhance my own teamwork skills. From our clinical years, which truly prepared me to explore and thrive in any new environments. Throughout veterinary school, you face many challenges, but Mom and Dad, I am very fortunate to have had you through all of this. To have someone that loves you and can show you their struggles and teach you through those and show you that you can survive through adversity and even thrive through it has made this journey so much easier. I love you both so much and cannot thank you enough again. To my family, friends, and class of 2020, thank you all for your support. And of course, my love and future intern mate, Dr. Elisa Flores. I cannot wait for the rest of our journey in this field together. Let's go.
I'm Erica Buddy from Western U College of Veterinary Medicine, and I would like to thank my big sister, Dr. Amanda Buddy Sung. You have been my biggest supporter and countered some naysayers I've met along the way. You've encouraged me by sending me cheerleading poems before big exams and reminding me to take time for myself. Mahalo for helping me navigate this stressful but yet incredibly rewarding journey.
My name is Kathleen Rowan, and I'd like to thank my classmates. Thank you for becoming my home away from home. Thank you for sharing the past 4 years with me, all the ups, the downs, the study sessions and celebrations. With how competitive and often cold the application process was for veterinary school, I didn't anticipate my class to be such a sweet, caring, integral part of my life. Thank you for being there for me and for each other. To the faculty and staff of the College of Veterinary Medicine, thank you for nurturing our minds and souls over the past 4 years. The faculty and staff at Western U have been like family, encouraging us to become the best versions of ourselves. Thank you for the time you've invested into our education. May our class take on similar roles as educators and mentors. And finally, to my parents, my siblings, my boyfriend, thank you for being the most incredible support system a girl could ask for, even from 3,000 miles away. Most parents take their 5-year-old's career aspirations with a grain of salt. You welcome my goals and encourage me to see it through, amidst waves of stress and doubt. One of the most challenging aspects of veterinary school for me was being across the country from the support system, but their love and support knew no bounds and continue to strengthen from afar. Thank you for your love and unwavering support throughout my life. On behalf of the class of 2020, thank you to all our family, friends, and loved ones that help us reach this incredible milestone. Even in these circumstances, we have so much to be grateful for. Congratulations, classmates.
Dear graduates of 2020, family, friends, and all who today share in this first ever socially distanced digital commencement, welcome. For such a monumental occasion, this is not what we all anticipated. Yet we're grateful to connect and celebrate this auspicious transformation in the lives of our wonderful graduates. This world crisis forces us to adapt to what I call a crack in time. Our future is not yet clear, but to make better sense of all this, graduates, please, I ask each of you to think back to the very first moment you knew you were destined to be a health professional. Think back, you knew you were destined to be a healer. You were drawn to it. You felt a calling. Do you remember those first sentiments, the first inklings? Now you already have been through many formative challenges, grueling study and difficult clinical rotations, but also rewarding connections with classmates, faculty, patients, and their families, when despite all odds, we laugh together over everyday occurrences in life. Seems very poignant now. But consider how through this unprecedented pandemic disruption, each of us has had to face a harsh new reality. Graduates, we may now have just begun to emerge from the first wave of the most devastating year in education, health services, the economy, and society since the 1918 Spanish flu. This has jammed up communities across the world with death and destruction. Yet, you, our graduates, our new health experts, you have come through this immense challenge, the ambiguity, the sadness, the anxiety, the questions, concerns. You have persevered through times unimagined. So keep it up, because anyone who never gives up is hard to beat. Graduates, in this benighted time, you are now beacons of light for a healthier world that will emerge from this gloomy era. What is next? I have immense confidence you will, in the following days, months, years, and decades, blaze new trails, both rigorously scientific, yet deeply humanistic. Humanism and innovation are, after all, in our institutional DNA. Our beloved Western University of Health Sciences has prepared you for your paths ahead, and Sandy and I very much look forward to hearing about your remarkable accomplishments. We look forward to joyful reunions where we can all gather together in festivity. So keep our Alumni Association aware of your paths in life, your careers, your personal growth. And on behalf of the faculty and staff of Western University of Health Sciences, we all happily celebrate this monumental day with each and every one of you. Congratulations, graduates. We could not be more proud of you, and we warmly welcome you to the Western U alumni family. Until we meet again, as you enter this next chapter of life and career, remember to teach, to heal together.
Thank you, President Wilson. And now, please give recognition to the nation as Ms. Amanda Sutton Gray sings the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, the brave. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2020.
Thank you, Miss Sutton Gray. And now Dr. Beth Boynton will deliver our invocation.
Please join me. Creating, redeeming, and sustaining Spirit, thank you for living and loving in us and through us. Fill us today, connecting at this moment across the world as we gather in blessing each of these graduates. This time, unlike any other, is their time to enter a world needing their dedication, expertise, and skills at the interface of animal and human health. It is a new time, a time for their nimbleness to serve and paradigm shift, solving problems never faced before. Let us pause a moment to remember and silently bring into our hearts all who supported our graduates in fulfilling their call to veterinary medicine, making a dream reality. Friends, family, mentors, teachers, and the animals who changed their lives. I offer a poem now, a prayer by Maya Angelou. Father, Mother God, thank you for your presence during the hard and mean days, for then we have you to lean upon. Thank you for your presence during the bright and sunny days, for then we can share that which we have with those who have less. And thank you for your presence during the holy days, for then we are able to celebrate you and our families and our friends. For those who have no voice, we ask you to speak. For those who feel unworthy, we ask you to pour your love out in waterfalls of tenderness. For those who live in pain, we ask you to bathe them in the river of your healing. For those who are lonely, we ask you to keep them company. For those who are depressed, we ask you to shower upon them the light of hope. Dear Creator, you, the borderless sea of substance, we ask you to give to all the world that which we need most. Peace. Amen. Amen. Shalom.
Thank you so much, Dr. Boynton. I would now like to introduce our provost, Dr. David Barron, to say a few words.
Thank you, Dean. It's been often said that resilience is one of the most important factors in success, both in life and in careers. And we can kind of define resilience broadly as the capacity to recover quickly from difficulty or toughness. And I think we can all agree it's been some difficult times, some challenging times these last few months. But I think we never really know how resilient or how tough we are until we face adversity. That's how we really determine the true mettle of who we are and what we are. I'm very proud of all of you, of your college, which is such a jewel in our university. Nowhere has it been more evident that the direct link between veterinary health and human health. And I'm very proud of the work that the dean and the faculty and all you have done. So I just want to wish you nothing but the best. My most heartfelt congratulations for your accomplishments, for your ability to demonstrate your resilience, and for your being a member of this wonderful Western U family. It's just a terrific time, and all your efforts have paid off in a way that you will only appreciate in the years to come. Thank you so much, Dean, the faculty, and everyone involved in our very, very, very wonderful College of Veterinary Medicine.
Thank you, Dr. Barron, and thank you for all the support that you provide the college. It is now my pleasure to introduce a man that I shouldn't have to introduce to you. He's been more than a mentor to you this year. He's the director of the Year 4 curriculum, Dr. Paul Gordon Ross.
Thank you, Dean Nelson. I was thinking earlier about what I would talk about. And at first, my thoughts were a jumble of disorganized thoughts, but I think I've kind of been able to boil it down to two main things. One, I want to impress upon you the impact the last 4 years, especially the last 2 months, have had on me, you, the rest of the Western U family. I also wanted to convey to you a sense of urgency, a need to do better, a need to be better than you are, and a need to be better than you think you can be. Just a warning here. As I've gotten older, I've found I've become a little more emotional, a little faster, so please bear with me if I become a little choked up during my speech. In thinking of the first, I find myself filled with emotion, thinking about how these past 4 years and 2 months have affected us. The crucible of veterinary school strongly creates strong bonds between students and faculty, between students and the institution. And although the current pandemic has cruelly separated us, it has also added strength to these bonds. I think back to UC Davis and I cherish my time I spent there. I have fond memories of the people that were in my life at that time. I also think about the influence the UC Davis faculty had on me, not just from an educational standpoint. Some of them you know well. Dr. Spring Hallen, who was completing her residency in large animal internal medicine. Dr. Jim Reynolds, who was at the UC Davis Tulare facility. There are also a couple you might have run into during your rotations, like Dr. Gary Magdesian. He spends time at Loomis Basin Equine. He's kind, patient, humble, and the smartest person I know. I think he's actually triple boarded or quadruple boarded at this time. And Dr. Brock Pressler, who participated in the virtual internal medicine rotations that finished up in April. I hear the latter there actually showed some photos of me during my graduation party. But then again, what are friends for except to embarrass you? I mention these individuals not to focus on them, but to highlight the fact that looking back now from the perspective of a faculty member, I'm sure my veterinary school classmates and I had a profound effect on our professors. Although the curriculum has changed at Davis, I would say Western U is much different. I know most of you better than I knew any of my professors. With that, I venture to say that you've had and will have a greater impact on all of us than you actually realize. I've known all of you for the past 4 years. Some I've known better than others for various reasons. But these past 2 months have been intense, to say the least. Well, maybe the past 2 years. I mean, you've had me for 2 years as you planned your 4th year, now during the 4th year. And I say you've had to put up with me, and I do mean put up with me. I know I've frustrated some of you, maybe even angered a few of you, but I hope most of all that I've helped you when the times have gotten tough. All of you, in thinking of all of you, I have so many events and memories come to mind. Some may seem trivial, others so significant. I have reservations in listing any for fear of leaving some out, but I want you to understand what I think of every time I see you, the multitude of images that pop into my mind. Like sitting with Alexa Rangel on the tables outside of Outtakes discussing PBL after I subbed for her PBL group. The card that hangs in my office from Elisa that says, Dr. Gordon Ross, Sassy Pants. I'm still a little unclear whether the Sassy Pants was referring to me or to her. Candace and her stint as the VBMA president and her travels throughout the 4th year. The look on Nikki's face as she approached my station in clinical skills. I'm unclear whether that was elation or something else. Orin as she drove me to campus from a coffee shop in her Jeep. Tiffany, Rachel, Jennifer, Ree, Megan, and Sarah in PBL. Jolene when she stopped by my office to discuss 4th year planning. Celeste in her ever-present smile. Speaking of Liz in July when I was in a conference at Davis. Kat as she helped out at Little Bridges for the 2021 white coat ceremony. Speaking with Alice in 244 when she was about ready to embark upon her 4th year. Danny as she was working on Dr. Levy's GoPro research project. Shannon, Spencer, Jennifer talking to me in HEC classroom after the November on campus week. Feeling a phone call from Alexa as she sat in Starbucks working on those case reflections. The 70s mustache and beard craze of the past 2 months. Saw a lot of those in the virtual wine and cheese parties. Jasmine, Alice, Celeste, Avia, Megan, Jory, Joey, Samrita, Emily, Candace, Pietro, Erica, Ricky, and many, many more in the virtual wine and cheese parties of the last 2 months. Me actually asking Elisa for advice during the November on-campus week. Finding and holding Victoria's water bottle hostage after on-campus week. Ingrid and Samrita's, their flight back during the pandemic. The apologies I needed to make to Kimberly, Jolene, Tina, and others for things I've said or did. Speaking to Ryan at the Rookery during the Welcome Back social gathering, and speaking with Kat at Sanctum about a potential career in academia. Teresa with her always smiling face and supportive and kind words. Catherine in her international travels in Canada. The phone call with Jacqueline Johnson about her equine rotations while I was in the lobby of the Holiday Inn Express at the Ohio State in a conference. Sitting with Sammy, Alexis, and Stephanie talking about their experiences at ASEC in Culver City. Summer at the Iverson Bell in Washington, D.C. Nikki, Natalia, Ryan, Pietro, Emily, Catherine, Candace is the board of the VBMA. The list goes on, and I'm sorry I can't cover them all. I don't know about you, but these past 2 months have been an emotional roller coaster for me. The frustrations I felt and not be able to fix it for you was agonizing. I found myself choked up on many occasions, such as now, on the verge of tears, as I thought about all of you and your transition to practice and the current state we find ourselves in. All of you, and this is just to say, I will miss you all. The distance that we're forced to maintain and endure. You find out how things are really important to you when you don't have them. I miss having on campus week, the dinner dance, commencement right now. It's heartbreaking to me. You're all part of my family. My wife and I love you all. On to the last little bit, this is a little less emotional for me. But in thinking of my transition into practice, I remembered the book that I read, Better. And if you haven't read it, I highly recommend it, along with the Word Checklist Manifesto, both written by Atul Gawande. Atul Gawande is a surgeon at Brigham and Women's Hospital in Boston, a staff writer for the New Yorker. The books are relatively short, inexpensive, but their impacts are great. You should read them. They focus on Dr. Gawande's drive to be a better doctor, a better surgeon, a better person. During your career, don't settle for your best. Give more, do more, learn more. As I'm sure you know, our collective human knowledge is expanding at an exponential rate. You can't afford to stand still. Seek feedback from others, and even go farther. Give them permission to actively provide you feedback. With that comes the need and to be receptive to that feedback. Sometimes it may be painful to hear, but make sure you recognize your initial reactions. Suspend your assumptions. Seek first to understand their perspective. Make sure you have all the information before you write off the feedback as not useful. Go beyond that. Strive to create a workplace that is open and encourages others to bring items to your attention and items of concern to your attention. Great people listen to those around them and improve their performance based on the feedback they receive and the new knowledge they learn. With that, I will take my leave of you. Thank you and congratulations. Back to you, Dr. Nelson.
Thank you, Dr. Gordon Ross. That was very poignant. The College of Veterinary Medicine faculty wanted to take this time and to say a few words of wisdom and congratulations.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, it's like a Vine. Short clips. Yeah, TikToks. That's all I've been doing all quarantine, uploading TikToks. Yeah, I got this. Yeah. Oh, it's not TikTok. Oh, class of 2020 graduate. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's this week. They're graduating. Oh, lovely class. Oh, I had so much fun with them. Yeah, just great. Memories. Oh, somber. Okay, you want me to be somber? I can do somber. Class of 2020. You guys have just been fabulous. You have this. You'll make great veterinarians. I still can't get that word right. We will miss you. All the best. Just wonderful bunch. Oh, I still think I'm better at TikToks. Yeah, is this hard?
Hey, look who it is. Oh, my friends in the class of 2020. How's everyone doing? I miss you all and congratulations. This is an exciting time, even though the circumstances are extraordinary, but I know you'll make the best of it. And who would have known that the two most important skill sets that you'll be graduating with right now are epidemiology and veterinary issues? I mean, COVID-19 and Tiger King. Oh, and don't forget those murder hornets. Seriously, I hope you and your loved ones are all doing well and are staying safe. And I miss you tremendously and can't wait when we can celebrate once again together as our Western U family. Miss you all. Congratulations and keep in touch.
Hello, class 2020. It is May. Time for your graduation. Time for your hard work to pay off finally. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19, this year we have to resort to some special ways how to celebrate your achievement, but there is not less success and not less joy in what we are doing for you today. Setting you off to spread your wings and fly into the new world. The new world is awaiting you, but the world under new circumstances. Remember what I taught you from the beginning, that there is only one pathology, one medicine, and one health. It's the premise that you should follow from now on, because we are all stakeholders in the world's health. From Dr. T, in front of the pathology team, and chair of the Faculty Alumni Relations Task Force, affectionately known as FART Force, I wish you happy beginning. Welcome to the veterinary profession of the new world.
Hi, everyone. It's Dr. McNamara, your crazy cat lady professor. Just saying hello and wishing you congratulations on your graduation. I can't tell you how proud we are of you, and what a remarkable class you had, filled with incredible, wonderful individuals, and so the best to you all, and I very much hope you'll keep in touch. Enjoy being a veterinarian. Bye-bye.
To the awesome class of 2020, always remember to cut is to cure, do no harm, and dilution is the solution to pollution. You know where to find me if you ever have any surgery questions. So proud of all. Bye.
Hi guys, I'm so pleased to be able to speak to you. I'm so very, very proud of you, especially for surviving your time in the clinic with me. 4 years is such a long time, but you'll look back and it's just flown by, and it's so very worth it. I still love what I do, and I hope that whatever you do it because you are passionate about it and you love it too. Don't be frightened to change your career track. Look how many times I've done it and survived. Remember, you're going to make mistakes, learn from them, and above all, be kind to yourselves. Finally, don't forget to give yourselves some downtime and plenty of time with your families. It's so vital. I'm going to miss you all. You guys have been a great class, but I'm so excited to see you move on. Congrats to class of 2020. Take care.
Congratulations. I'm very happy and excited for this new step in your life. Thank you for making me and Western U a part of your journey. I have made some great friends. I have made some very fond memories that I'll cherish forever. So go out there and live the life you want. Go out there and use the skill sets and be a wonderful veterinarian that you have always wanted to be. And with skills, you have power, and with power comes great responsibility. And I wish you all the best. And I hope you guys will stay in touch. And you all guys are all wonderful. Congratulations and bye-bye. I love you all.
Greetings, class of 2020. It's been a while, so I hope you remember I'm Ken, and I wanted to congratulate you on completing your veterinary education under these extraordinarily difficult circumstances. Yeah, the world has changed, and I just want to say that it seems like you are probably one of the classes that are going to be best suited to take on the challenges of this new world. You've been through quite a bit, and all of us are unbelievably proud of you. Your class is very special to me because it's the first class that I facilitated for, and I will never forget that. So thank you for the privilege of being able to be part of your education. Congratulations.
Dear class of 2020, let me just say a few words. You will always be in a special place in my heart, and I know that I can speak for others. I remember countless amount of hours in the NDC with all of you, with very fond memories. I remember that some of you had some difficult beginnings, but you flourished into exceptional veterinarians. The roots of education are sometimes bitter, but the fruits are always sweet. I would like to wish you good luck in your future endeavors and let you know that you are family to all of us and that we will be always here to help you in anything you need. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Hi, everybody. Congratulations to the class of 2020. It's been a privilege to be with you. I'm part of your journey as you've become the professionals that you are. So, advice, 3 things. 1, be flexible. It's a sea change right now. As you guys have seen, you've been part of something bigger than any of us have had to face. So think about what possibilities there are. What are the great things that can happen when there's change, rather than looking back and doing it just the way it's always been done. Be awake. Be here. Be now. What's happening? Be alert to what's in front of you. You never know when one of these cases that looks to be routine has something else. So follow that inner voice. Be always inquiring about what's going on with that animal. Be kind to yourself and others. You're not going to be right all the time, and neither are they. So forgive, learn, move on, and grow from that. So wishing you all the best, moving ahead. Thank you for serving these animals that we love, the profession, the society, and the world at large. All the best. Be well and prosper. Bye-bye.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Western U CVM class of 2020. Here we are. Not quite as you expected, I'm sure. But then again, our paths in life don't always go as expected. These past 2 months have been challenging, but every cloud has a silver lining. Vet school tends to make bonds strong between students and faculty, students in the institution. That, on top of the pandemic we're currently going under, have made those bonds even stronger. My wife and I are looking forward to seeing your veterinary career unfold. With that, congratulations and good luck.
Good luck. Hi, class of 2020. I really wish we could be together so I could offer you these congratulations personally. You guys were really important for me during my integration into the Western U family, and you will always have a special place in my heart. We're all so proud of you, and I just wanted to offer a couple of thoughts for you as you move forward into our amazing profession. Firstly, Western has helped you build a really strong foundation, and as you go forward throughout your career, you're going to be building on that. You might build a really tall skyscraper or something that's a really broad structure encompassing other disciplines. Either way, we're always going to be connected to that foundation. So never hesitate to reach out, reconnect with us, and let us know how we can help you on that journey. Secondly, please take care of yourselves. You guys need to prioritize your own well-being, whether it be physical, emotional, or mental. No one else is going to do that for you, and you're so very, very worth it. Take some time, think about the things that you know refill your cup and build your resilience. Write them down and fit them in. They're just as important as eating, sleeping, and breathing. While we're talking about it, don't forget to eat and sleep. If you don't know much about the concepts of self-compassion or resilience, find some time to look into them and learn a little bit more. You can always bother me. I'd be really happy to talk to you about it. So, class of 2020, congratulations, best of luck, and please stay in touch.
Thank you to all of our faculty that participated. And as you know, a lot more probably wanted to, but we're just a little too busy. And now, the Associate Dean of Academic Affairs, Dr. Peggy Barr, will officially recognize the class of 2020 by naming them in succession. Dr. Barr.
Thank you, Dr. Nelson, and welcome graduates of 2020. I'd ask that all of you make sure that your videos are unmuted so that we may spotlight you when I read your names. Dr. Nairi Abedi. Dr. Natalia Alicia Lopez. Dr. Samuel Antien.
Hi.
Dr. Victoria Arnold. Dr. Lily O. Dr. Sarah Baker. Dr. Victoria Arnold. Dr. Ryan Barfield. Dr. Lily O. Dr. Sarah Baker. Can I ask everybody to please mute? Dr. Ryan Barfield. Dr. Nairi. Dr. Lily O.
Because people had their
Blanco.
Oh.
Dr. Lily Boswell.
Oh yeah.
Ricky Boswell.
People had their I still got a few more people to go. Where's mine?
I'm going to have to ask everybody to keep their mics muted until your name is called, please, because you're causing a lot of reverberations. And if there's a way to back up 3 or 4 slides.
Yeah, I think if everybody just keeps their mics muted and just their video on is what we need, please.
Thank you.
All right, let's try this again. Dr. Avia Ben Simone.
Hi, thank you.
Dr. Brittany Blanco.
Hi, thanks.
Dr. Ricky Boswell. Dr. Alice Bourgeon.
Thank you so much.
Dr. Samantha Boyle.
Thanks, guys.
Dr. Erica Buddy.
Thank you.
Dr. Sarah Butler.
Hey, we made it.
Dr. Megan Cassidy. Dr. Pietro Catini.
Thanks, everyone. Congratulations.
Dr. Shirley Chan.
Yes, we did it. Good job.
Dr. Fanny Chiang. Dr. Jasmine Choi. Dr. Ree Chu. Dr. Esther Chung. Dr. Jory Clark.
What's up? Yeah.
Dr. Joey Cowan.
Thank you. Love you all. Congrats.
Dr. Celeste Cruz.
Lo hice, ma. Lo hice.
Dr. Abigail Kua. Dr. Alexandra De La Torre.
Thank you, guys. Friends and family, I love you.
Dr. Aaron De Booten.
Woo! Thank you.
Dr. Peter DeLuca.
No.
Dr. Amarpreet Deol.
Yay, we did it.
Dr. Connor Doherty.
Y'all see me?
Dr. Emily Betcho.
Thanks, guys.
Dr. Spencer Fang.
Thank you. Congratulations, everyone.
Oh my God. Did you put me on the video though?
Dr. Elisa Flores.
What was that?
Thank you. Thanks, family, and congrats 2020.
Dr. Stephanie Fonseca.
Thank you y gracias a todos mis familia y amigos.
Dr. Mariah Fountain.
What? Yeah.
Dr. Megan Fujitaki.
Was mine muted?
Dr. Elisa Flores. Dr. Jessica Gallo.
Thanks, family, and congrats 2020.
Dr. Stephanie Fonseca.
We did it.
Thank you
Dr.
y gracias a
Elizabeth
todos mis
Harvey.
familia y amigos.
Dr. Mariah Fountain.
Woo! We
Dr.
did it.
Nicole Gautreaux.
Unmute myself.
Dr. Emily Megan Fujitaki.
Woo! We did it.
Dr. Samuel Gervais.
Mine muted.
Congratulations, guys.
Dr. Jessica Gallo. Dr. Teresa Gifford. Dr. Paulina Guilfoyle. Dr. Eileen Harkness.
Hey, thanks, everybody.
Dr. Elizabeth Held.
Congratulations, guys.
Dr. Teresa Gifford. Dr. Abraham Hilton.
Yeah! Congrats, you guys. You rock. I love you all.
Dr. Emily Huang.
Woo, thank you. Congrats, everyone.
Dr. Ho-Chun Huang.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Dr. Jared Jancy.
Thank you, guys. Congratulations. Woo!
Dr. Jacqueline Johnson.
Congrats, you guys. You rock. I love you all.
Dr. Emily Huang.
Thank you.
Dr. Jacqueline Juarez. Dr. Hannah Jung.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Dr. Jared Jancy.
Thank you, guys.
Sarah
Congratulations.
God.
Dr. Jacqueline Alexis Kessler.
Yay, congrats, everyone.
Dr. Gina Langford.
Woo, woo, class of 2020.
Dr. Caitlin Lavicola.
She finally figured it out.
Dr. Joyce Lee. Dr. Nicole Lee. Dr. Derek Leong.
Thanks.
Dr. Clinton Liu. Dr. Raven Marshall.
Woo! Love you, friends and family. Mom and Dad, I made it.
Dr. Samantha Martin.
Yay! Miss you all.
Dr. Samrita Mathai. Dr. Sarah Matthews.
Thank you. Congratulations, everyone.
Dr. Christine Milne.
Congrats, guys. We did it.
Dr. Tristan Moore.
Woohoo! Congrats, guys.
Dr. Amanda Munoz. Dr. Lucia Munoz. Dr. Darcy Music.
Good job, everyone.
Dr. Rachel Nagy.
Support!
Dr. Gina Navia.
Thank you.
Dr. Gabrielle Pagana. Dr. Grace Park. Dr. Amber Pintany. Dr. Summer Pepper. Dr. Alexis Pico. Dr. Mika Polniazek.
Guys.
No, just one.
Dr. Cassandra Powers. Dr. Jasmine Reagan.
Thanks, guys. We did it.
Dr. Nicholas Ramirez Heitbrink.
Thank you, everyone. Special thanks to my mama.
Dr. Alexa Rangel. Dr. Tiffany Reiser.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Kathleen Rowan. Dr. Sandra Saray Naranjo. Dr. Shannon Snook. Dr. Jennifer Steele. Dr. Daniela Sumano.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Dr. Han Sun.
Hi, everyone. Thanks, you all.
Dr. Jolene Sun.
Hi, everybody. Thank you and congratulations.
Dr. Candace Tam. Dr. Alexis Tyndall.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Dr. Tiffany Talbert.
Good boy.
Dr. Catherine Tran.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Love you all.
Dr. Trevor Upton. Dr. Emily Valley. Dr. Victoria Van.
Thank you. Congrats, everyone.
Dr. Kimberly Verhaeg.
Congratulations, miss everybody.
Dr. Rachel Walter.
Thank you. Congrats, guys.
Dr. Rain Williams. Dr. Ingrid Zaleski. Congratulations, everybody. Now, please stand for the delivery of the oath.
Well, not quite yet.
Oh, not yet.
Thank you, Dr. Barr, and congratulations to all graduates. Right now, I'm kind of questioning whether you're all practicing social distancing or not, but I hope you stay safe. I would like to introduce the California Veterinary Medical Association, CVMA, President, Dr. Brian Haltman. Originally from Pennsylvania, Dr. Haltman received his associate degree in wildlife technology from Penn State University in 1979 and Bachelor of Science degree in biology at Slippery Rock University in 1982. His doctorate in veterinary medicine was received at the University of California, Davis. We don't say that often here. In 1989. An MBA in agribusiness was completed at the University of Guelph in 2011. He has practiced at Lander Veterinary Clinic since graduating from UC Davis in 1989. He made me say it again. His interests extend to business and finance, using derivatives, forward contracting, futures, and options to hedge prices for the QMS division and to offer business management services to Lander Vet clients. His passion outside the clinic is directed to Christian International Relief and development projects. Serving with the Christian Veterinary Mission, SEND International and Central Asian partners to Kenya, Albania, and Kyrgyzstan. The oath will now be administered by Dr. Brian Haltman. Graduates, if you'd please unhide your picture so that everyone can see you. Just your picture right now. And make sure that you take this as seriously as possible. This is the reason, the sole reason we are here, for you to take an oath to join the profession. You already have your degree. So as you repeat your words, think about what you are committing to. No one has ever gotten this right yet. So I ask that you listen closely to the cadence and try to mimic the cadence of Dr. Haltman. Without any further ado, Dr. Haltman.
Can you unmute yourself?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Thank you, Dean Nelson. And congratulations to all the 2020 graduates. I'm going to try to be pretty concise in how I deliver the oath. It's tough enough when this is live, much less virtual. So please repeat after me. Here we go. being admitted to the profession of veterinary medicine,
Being admitted
Being admitted to the profession of
To the profession of veterinary medicine,
I solemnly swear to use my scientific knowledge and skills
I solemnly swear to use my scientific knowledge and skills
He still muted.
for the benefit of society,
For the benefit
The benefit of society.
Benefit of society.
through the protection of animal health and welfare,
Through
the protection of
animal
animal
health and welfare,
and welfare,
the prevention and relief of animal suffering,
the prevention and relief of animal suffering,
the conservation of animal resources,
the conservation of animal resources,
the promotion of public health,
the promotion of public health,
and the advancement of medical knowledge.
And the advancement of medical knowledge.
I will practice my profession conscientiously with dignity,
I will practice my profession conscientiously with dignity.
With dignity.
and in keeping with the principles of veterinary medical ethics.
And
Keeping with the principles of veterinary
and medical ethics.
I accept as a lifelong obligation
I accept as a lifelong obligation
the continual improvement of my professional knowledge and competence.
the continual improvement of my professional knowledge
and competence.
Well done and congratulations.
Congrats, doctors.
Congrats, got class of 2020. I love you guys.
Thank you, Dr. Hall. That was about as good as you can do. And I want to thank the class for taking this seriously. It's not as important that you said it in unison as it is that you actually stated the oath. And now, I would like to introduce our alumni speaker,
Aw,
Dr. Emily Bloomhagen.
we're not done yet. I'm muted. No, I'm not.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Dr. Bloomhagen is
Hello from Boston.
Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Dr. Bloomhagen is originally from just outside Seattle, Washington, where growing up on a farm only fueled her love for animals. She met her wife in Seattle doing wildlife rehabilitation, and they enjoyed climbing mountains with their dog, Callie. Can I ask everybody to make sure that their mic is muted? Thank you. Okay, we still have somebody with an open mic. Dr. Bloomhagen graduated from Western University in 2019 and went on to accept a small animal rotating internship at Angel Animal Medical Center in Boston. She is thrilled to be moving back to Southern California to begin the next phase of her career as a small animal surgery intern at the Veterinary Specialty Hospital in San Diego in July. Please welcome Dr. Emily Bloomhagen for the welcome to the Alumni Association. And please check your mics again to make sure they're muted.
Thank you, Dean Nelson. Hello from Boston. It's speaking to you on behalf of the University Alumni Association. And I congratulate you. The day has arrived. You did it. Congratulations. I also want to commend everyone for adapting to the current circumstances and creating the best possible ceremony. Dr. Gordon Moss, Dr. Barr, Kim Jones, Dean Nelson, vital faculty members and family. I'm sad that I can't be there in person to give giant hugs to the members of the class of 2020 whom I got to know and faculty I dearly miss. But I'm glad that we're all staying safe. And maybe you're able to have even more family members celebrate with you than would have been possible otherwise. I know I've seen more of my family's faces over Zoom the past month than I would have normally. The COVID-19 pandemic has actually made all my veterinary dreams come true. People no longer come in the building, they just send their animals inside with a credit card attached to their collar. I'm just kidding. But in all seriousness, this year has shown all of us that we can rise to unexpected challenges and still thrive in the face of adversity. Having been in practice for almost a year now, I can honestly report back to you that I am so grateful for the experiences and education I received at Western. I didn't survive at Western alone. I thrived because of the people around me. The amazing faculty whom you'll appreciate more and more as time passes. Seeing their faces and hearing their voices today makes me so happy. But I'm most grateful to my classmates. And the same has been true for my internship. Before social distancing, I was crammed into an office with 20 interns, and you could voice a question or bounce a case off the room, not unlike PBL, and always multiple responses. So of course, to prepare my words for you today, I asked my classmates from 2019 and my internmates who have helped me survive my first year of being a doctor what they would say to you. First off, your first 3 months will be nerve-wracking, but they will fly by. And before you even realize it, you'll be admitting that heart failure kitty, writing treatment orders, and tapping a liter of fluid from the chest, all with the confidence of somebody who's been doing this for years. You'll say, another blocked cat, or another TKA with 4 other endocrinopathies. Maybe not the last one, but you won't notice this transformation. So it's important to reflect upon where you were, even a month prior, and give yourself credit for how far you've come. Be forgiving to yourself. Your first year out is a lot of learning. I've made countless mistakes, but I've learned from every one of them. Imposter syndrome doesn't stop after vet school. And I urge you to confide in your internmates, your classmates, your friends, or your significant others. Say it out loud, get it off your chest. We all have moments of being wrong, and we are all capable of making mistakes. Unfortunately, our brains are really good at focusing on the negative things. So I was delighted to discover that some of my classmates also sit down at the end of the day and focus on things they did well, like finding the retinal hemorrhages in that fractious cat, or successfully unrolling a hedgehog for the first time. As my wise internmate, Dr. Doyle, said, if people graduated perfect, there would be no need for internships or mentors. Those doctors and mentors around you will help shape you. You absorb parts of their techniques and phrases when they talk to clients in tough situations. And every doctor has their own way of doing things. As a new doctor, you won't have those preferences that come from experience, like preferring to start your newly diagnosed IMHA on mycophenolate versus leflunomide. Western prepared us well for the fact that there are dozens of ways doing the same thing. And you may not realize it now, but this will make you impressively adaptable and resourceful and help you find your own way. The nurses are fountains of knowledge and experience. They will save your butt over and over again. I have been completely spoiled by the incredible nursing staff here at Angel, and I miss all the wonderful nurses at the Pet Health Center. They have caught my mistakes, gently nudged me to the correct diagnosis or treatment, and I've become a better doctor in large part because of them. One of the most difficult pieces of advice I have for you is don't take cases home with you. I think most medical professionals can admit to being really bad at this one, but it's still something for which I strive. Let that elusive diagnosis, that financial case that couldn't afford plan A, B, or even C, and that disgruntled client stay at work where they belong. Fill your time outside of work with things that remind you what it's like to be a normal person, and create moments for yourself where you're choosing between the beach or the mountains or flavors of margarita to balance those moments of having to choose between life and death. I'm most excited to tell you that you're about to start doing what you love. It's okay if you don't love every part of your first job or every specialty. Nobody does. But you'll have these giddy moments of finally seeing that fascinating disease for which you fell down your deepest rabbit hole second year reading Duke's physiology late into the night when you should have spent more time studying for the histology section of the practical exam. Hi, Dr. Kamas. You'll see the Ehlers-Danlos dog, the hyperosmolar hyperglycemic cat, or the duodenal pithiosis puppy. And the scientist in you will peek out to say, wow, this is cool. I'm finally seeing it. And then the healer in you will rise to the surface to create a plan to treat your patient and help a family. My most important message to you is stay in touch with your classmates. It brings me great joy and comfort to hear from my Western U classmates on our Facebook page or on Snapchat about their careers and their lives. It helps to share the frustrating, silly, sometimes wonderful things that happen to new veterinarians and to know that you're not going through this alone. We might be across the country from each other in very different programs and jobs, but still sharing surprisingly similar experiences. And we will always have a connection of making it through and becoming doctors together. So in closing, you should be so proud of yourselves for everything you've accomplished. It has required almost a decade of immense dedication and hard work to get to this day. And you should be really excited for the next part of this adventure. So stay in touch with your fellow Westerners, no matter where you end up, no matter what year they graduated, they'll be your family wherever you find them. And finally, will you please stand and take your tassel from the right to the left? The gesture of moving the tassel from one side of the cap to the other symbolizes the individual's movement from candidate to graduate. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Bloomhagen, and congratulations to all of the graduates. Unfortunately, technology doesn't allow us to hear a chorus, and the Zoom technology actually has sound inhibition technology and is really designed to hear one voice at a time. But I know how happy you must be at this moment. We're almost through. It is time for me to deliver the dean's charge. Do it the other way. Your appreciation of value of anything is usually proportional to the struggle it took to attain it. If it is given to you, we tend to appreciate it less, even if we are initially grateful and enamored with the gift. How many gifts have you received for more than a year ago that you still cherish as much as the emotional display you exhibited when you received it? I'm sure there are a few, but most things we really want, really covet, absolutely have to have, do not come without more than a little struggle. It is the commitment to attain something we really want that gives us the courage to accept the struggle that may be before us. I dare say if you knew that COVID-19 was ahead of you, you would still be trying to be a veterinarian. Without that commitment, we do not start. But without persistence, we do not finish. What you have accomplished over the past 4 years required a little more struggle than when you paid for your first bicycle, or your first computer, or when you convinced your parents you could take care of a pet, or you bought your first car. Many of you have wanted to be veterinarians as long as you can remember. But there is no test or requirement for length of desire. The test is surviving the struggle, demonstrating the competencies required by our profession, and developing the individual you have now become. You spent years of toil and tears to get to this day, only to be surprised that the actual DVM degree you coveted so much was only a ticket to something more important. The oath you've just taken to be a part of our profession, and the acceptance of the responsibilities in that oath that we have collectively agreed to adopt to address for society's sake. I'm sure you know what this degree cost you, especially during the present pandemic. But the value of the degree will depend on you. So the struggle is not over. It is your turn to join our conversation. There are many pitfalls before you. And I'm supposed to give you some enlightening words, something spiritual. I got nothing. You have proven your worth. You've had more challenges than any other class for nearly 50 years. There are very few things more dangerous, however, than absolute confidence in anything. You were among the best this nation had to offer when you applied to our college in 2016. Your training has elevated you to a station that will imbue trust and induce others to place their most treasured charges in your care. That impending trust in you is well placed. The training you've received is among the best in the world. The combination of your talent, natural intellect, medical education, and value systems collectively establishes you as one of the classes with the greatest potential we've ever graduated. But don't let that go to your head. The most effective route toward the dissolution of your sterling potential is to rely on a blind, impenetrable faith in yourself, an absolute faith that you can do nothing wrong. That is not what society asks of you, nor is it what we require. We need you to recognize how talented, how well-trained, and how potentially fallible you are. We ask that you demonstrate the maturity, the courage, the temerity, and the intellect to recognize your mistakes as quickly as possible, and subsequently the tenacity to correct course when needed for the sake of your charges. As you seek to achieve your professional goals, excuse me. As you seek to achieve your professional goals, we hope you use logic that is guided by morality and compassion. Never forget the seduction that simple logic tends to lead one to the simple solutions that are often the harshest for the underprivileged. When your privileged position of healthcare giver requires you to be judge and jury, your patrons will be comforted when your judgment is tempered by your intellect and compassion. The simple fact is, the frequent practice of shrewd, harsh judgment can quickly twist our character towards feelings of omnipotence, descending to prejudice and bias. Finally, always remember that compassion that is not moderated by logic and morality can prevent us from seeking the preferred outcome for all. This makes it difficult to make the hard choices that we sometimes must make. During your short lifetime thus far, you have seen the pendulum of national leadership swing from the celebration of average to the self-proclamation of omnipotence and stable genius. And you've seen the pitfalls of each extreme. When a nation is plagued with such unmitigated focus, we find ourselves just where we are today, wondering if we will ever rediscover the thread of commonality that connects us so that we can communicate with one another and get out of this mess together. We expect more from you. As we part, I hope you remember us, the faculty, as fondly as we will remember you. Ordinarily, in this part of my charge, I give you an opportunity to recognize the faculty by applause, etc. We aren't going to do that again today. But I hope you remember to send your comments of appreciation to those members of the faculty that you truly appreciate. We have a bond with you that no other class can claim. We endured the COVID-19 quarantine together and kicked its butt. I hope you remember that the faculty doubled down for you during some trying times. I can personally attest to their determination and their professionalism. I am as proud of them as I am of you for thriving in such a challenging environment. Remember those that have helped you along the way. Acknowledge them. Pay them back by reaching back and pulling the next generation forward. We now return you to your families and set you on your professional path, better trained, a little wiser, more knowledgeable, and a little older. We send you off happily. We got another class coming. And with a little sadness. We promise you an opportunity to celebrate face-to-face sometime in the future. We can't promise that everyone will be there. So take advantage of this opportunity now, today, to make sure that you reconnect as best you can with your classmates. You are our gift to society. On behalf of veterinarians everywhere, and particularly the faculty of Western University College of Veterinary Medicine, welcome. to the veterinary profession. Now, if you'll give me a moment, I need to pull up something.
Where are you gonna go, Dad?
Down, you have to up on B and come back to oak.
We're going to open up the mics and we're going to ask you to unmute your video and look at each other, talk to each other, and we're just going to commune for about 2 or 3 minutes.
Oh, commune.
Congratulations,
everybody.
Congratulations. Did it.
Yeah, Jory, look
Suck
at
it,
you
suck.
go.
Hey, what's up?
We did it.
Hey, my love.
Awesome.
You guys.
Right, make a difference.
McNamara.
Made it, we made it.
This is so sad.
Hey, what's up, bro?
I'm
so happy
now.
Yeah, she's right here.
Friend.
You all.
Look awesome.
Doctors now.
Congratulations, everyone.
You guys.
Oh, it's been so long. My golly, welcome.
Glad to see you again, doctors.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Doctors.
Everyone for all that you've
Thank
done
you,
for
vet
us.
degrees. Wait. What just happened? You got vet degrees?
It's in the mail.
Can you personally deliver it, Dr. Engelke?
Yeah.
Want another TikTok?
TikTok. On Facebook.
Yo.
Grab Sarabi.
Yeah.
Don't grab Sarabi. Your life.
Never mind.
Mojo.
Your voice still on?
The tassels on the right, on the correct.
I love her.
Photobomb. Enjoy life.
Look good and from close
I lead with the wine classic. Little bugs. Little bugs. Where's Darwin?
Ryan again, just cheesy.
Hey, man, have you been standing this entire time?
Oh.
Yeah, Ryan's cheesing, bro. Look at that smile, bro.
You've been standing this entire time.
I've been standing, bro. I got space. Have you seen those calves, bro?
Oh my god, this is great.
2020.
Hey, the most confused guy of the
Stool.
whole thing.
Guys. Not how we imagined it, huh, guys?
Hey.
Where are you going? Dr. Pico.
Mine just on the computer.
Congratulations,
Joe.
everyone. We miss you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mary.
You look beautiful with your eye.
Hello, everyone. Congrats, everyone.
Congrats, beautiful people.
Can we move our passes?
Yeah.
Show the same people over and over and over.
We didn't want to test it.
More people than this. Where's everybody else at?
Hi.
Show the same people over and over.
Congratulations, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Corey, you gotta do a dance.
I can't dance.
Oh, he
bro.
can't dance.
I need you for a reason. Yeah, Jory.
Yeah.
Spotlight.
I got right there.
Yay! Guys.
You know it.
The wrong side.
Oh, we did
It's
it.
on the left, the mirror. You need to mix mirror or something. Pretty sure I got my left and right down.
Okay, good.
See you, Dr. T. I expected a song.
Love you, yeah, Dr. T. Where's the music?
Let you have
Something loud.
send a song. I don't know what. Congratulations. Congratulations.
You want to say
Dr. T. I expected a song.
I have a song. I sent it out. I don't know what happened. That's it.
I don't see you at all.
I don't know what happened. The song was in.
Your song is coming, Dr. T. Your song is coming.
Good.
We don't turn it back on.
Because you asked for it.
Oh, it's in the next part, right?
We need a Tristan and Tkalchich duet.
Okay. So I said,
Everyone, cheers.
cheers, everybody. I sent a new link so that you can view the students' farewell. Everyone should have it, and I'm going to, as soon as this is concluded, I will be starting it up. But you'll need to go to the new link, and everybody can just log on. You don't have to be part of Western U. I just want people to see it.
So before we end officially, I'd like to acknowledge the fact that the people behind the scenes that put all of this together for you. Without them, we could not have had as successful a day as we had. I want to thank Ms. Alyssa Esterson and Mr. Michael Bradford from IT for supporting us, Tim McFerrin, Christiana Benoit, Stephanie Butler, Natalie Nazarino, and of course, Ms. Kimberly Jones for all of the hard work and all of the background work that they did in doing this. I now pronounce this oath ceremony officially closed, and congratulations to everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you. We did it.
Congratulations.
We did it.
Congrats, everyone.
Miss you. Well done, everybody.
Mr. Forster.
Yeah, are we supposed to
Just all of you, I love you.
love you, Alcraz?
Where is she? I don't see her face.
Hi guys. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Hi.
Congratulations, everybody.
Good to see your face.
Congratulations, everyone. Miss you. Bye, everyone. Congratulations, Forster.
Bye. Bye, guys. Congratulations. Good luck wherever you are.
Congratulations,
Everyone.
Bye.
Congratulations to you.
Love you all.
You've done a wonderful job.
Real.
Bye, PGR. Thank you.
Yes.
PGR, thank you so much.
See you later.
We'll miss you.
Thank you.
Another meeting.
Bye. Bye.
I think I'll pop up there because it's my own screen. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Smith. Hey.
Seven tears of
Yeah,
kids.
someone's playing. Yeah.
Jasmine's rocking the ball. She got the mimosa.
Thanks, Matt. Glad you could join.
Whenever you want.
Like, is it a problem on the phone?
Yeah, pretty much. That's what everybody's saying. Bye.
It's real now. The song's playing.
Do we have to throw the cap? I guess we're inside. It doesn't matter, right? I caught it again.
Is that what we're doing?
I don't know.
Bye, guys.
Someone said it. Gabby said it.
There's another meeting link. Go to the other meeting link.
Love you, Mom and Dad.
Wait, what are we doing?
There's another meeting link. Go to the other meeting link.
Oh, okay.
Bye, everyone.
Peace out then.
That's right. There is another
Bye,
meeting
Kimberly.
link in here.
Bye.
How do I get this? Oh, here we go.
I can finally see you on the screen.
Can you?
It's like a lady. Oh, there we go.
Oh, is she there?
Dr. Voigt, I finally see you.
Hey. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Ryan. Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Congratulations.
Hi, everyone. I will have to end this meeting so Kim can start the next meeting.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you all for coming.
All right, thank you.
Congratulations.
Bye.
Congratulations. Thank you.